Working. I guess we're kind of, sort of, kind of, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So apparently, I got an excellent connection, something or other, and yeah. So I should probably just explain a little something here. I am not doing this from my usual rig because that's been acting up a bit. I'm actually streaming from this mini PC thing that I bought last year. And we'll see how that holds up for the 10 minutes or so that we're going to do something, I guess. And yeah, so if you missed the live update, if you missed like the live stream, don't worry about it. It's just a quick little update, nothing special. Just to let you know what's going on and all that. And anyways, so for those who didn't catch the, anyways, I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I wasn't feeling very well, and even now I'm not exactly running at full steam, if you will. But so anyways, you see the little pictures. Yep. Anyways, we have Sash in the box. And stream bit rate of hold on. Okay. Oh. Anywho. Okay. So yeah, I'm struggling to find the words. So yeah, so anyways, those who missed the news, that is my dog on the screen from way back when. Way back. That's Sasha in a box on the left. Back when you could put her in a box. In her later years, you try to put her in anything involving four sides, she'll just, scurry out of it. But when she was younger, if you wanted to take a picture of her in a box or a video of her in a box, you could just put it in there and she wouldn't be scared of it. She didn't stay in the box for very long. She just we got her out of it afterwards. And over to the side, a couple of shots of her on a couch. I tossed a robe on her and she didn't mind it. It was quite warm underneath those robes. Was one picture, one time I actually wrapped her in when she was really, really, really young, like she was like a couple of years old. Actually, the first time she came in, she was a couple of years old when we got her. The first time I saw her, I thought she was the ugliest dog I've ever seen. And it's like she was a hairy little. You're looking at the picture of her in the box. She had way more fur than that, It's like it got to it was like I had a picture at one point. I don't know if I still have it. We wrapped her in a bunch of blankets, and she looked like an Ewok. So it's like, but after a couple chimps, she started looking a little better, and hey, you know what? She grew on us. She grew on me, and you know what? She had her moments, right? She's a very quiet dog. She's like, well, peace. It's like not a very, sometimes she's a playful dog. Sometimes, other times she just wants to lay in her little corner and sleep. And sometimes we take her for little walks. Sometimes she'll go into the yard and have fun roaming around the yard for a bit. Sometimes she'll pee on some furniture. Sometimes she'll hump a pillow. It's actually a video that I posted a few years back where it's just nothing but her humping this pillow. And, she used to hump quite a few things. She would hump a pillow. She would hump, she'd be humping a couple legs here and there. Fun times. So, yeah, for those who probably watching this, archived somewhere down the line, they don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm doing this, streaming this about a week since we had to put her down. Basically, which is past week, the weekend. Anyway, like for the last couple of weeks, she had trouble breathing. She was still moving around, stuff like that. We was able to take her on like one quick walk in the yard so she could relieve herself, but she was having a bit of trouble breathing. It's like her breathing was a little labored. And over the weekend, she didn't get out of the bed. She wasn't eating a whole lot. She wasn't seeing quite a bit. And, it just got to a point where, we said, okay, it's no point in decided to take her to the vet. And, the rest is, it's, yeah, thanks. Yeah, so I made a post Tuesday. Last Tuesday morning, we were going to put her down, and a bunch of some folks left some messages, of condolences and sympathies. I thank them for that, and just before we were going to send her off, I read some of those messages, and she wasn't seeing a lot. She wasn't moving a whole lot. Well, she was. You gave her a bowl of water. She was emptying those bowls. So if she was going to go out, she was actually going to go out on, with it well hydrated, if nothing else. But yeah, she wasn't seeing very well. She wasn't moving a whole lot. But when I read some of the messages and some of the sympathies that I got like through emails and stuff like that, I like to think that she heard it and she knew she was loved, she was cared for, and you know what? Yeah, so yeah, that's basically what's been happening. I've been laying low for a bit, not really doing much, just going on with the real life stuff, running some errands here and there. And then after that, I just, went to bed and just sort of like, it's hard because, when somebody passes away, someone, passes away, it's one thing. But when it's someone that has been living that's living under your household and they pass on, it hits harder because they're going to occupy. You know that you're going to look at a certain spot they used to occupy. Like she used to have a little bed. She used to have she has the side of the my couch that she would lay in, in a part of the bed that she would sleep in, and knowing that she's not going to be there anymore, that's what hits hardest. And it's look, that's life. And the most you could do is like, you just like I said, I'm struggling for the final words. Like I had, I had an idea of what I wanted to say and what I wanted to do for this thing, and I'm just stammering with words here. So and yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Thanks. So so what I ended up what I was doing for the past couple of days, I was going through all my cards and my some of the memory drives, some of the memory cards, and some of the hard drives that I had. I've been compiling a bunch of stuff, that, pictures, videos, things of that nature that that she was in over the years. Some home movies, stuff like that. And I've been wanting to put together a little something, a little tribute video of sorts. And I'm hoping to have something done next week to sort of as a final goodbye of sorts. But I've also been putting together these little home movies from like whatever stuff I could find, stuff that I don't think I've posted on here before. Like there was the one video on Monday, for example. That's one thing. I got a couple others, including one video. The last video I filmed of her in the yard last summer, and it's nothing special. It's like you're not going to see any stupid dog tricks or anything like that. It's just her roaming around. It's her laying down. It's doing whatever, and her usual. Well, part of her usual routine, that is, sometimes she'll eat some food or whatever the case may be, scarf some hard-boiled eggs. That's usually her favorite meal is, you boil her an egg and she'll scarf that stuff up like, yeah, she was a crossbreed. I don't know which breed she was crossed from, and not even the original owner. It's like, and they had it's like they had her for a couple of years before she came, but yeah, so hey, you know what was bound to happen. I'm thankful for the time that she was around. She was always loved, and she always gave us her love and her warmth and stuff like that, and she kept us company, and we're gonna miss her, and yeah. I'm not really good at this sort of thing. I'm going to be honest with you. Emotional stuff like this sort of gets to me, and it's not something that I like to express or anything like that. I usually like to keep that to myself. But like Sasha's been a part of this my little corner of the web, as it were. Whether it be the little intros that open up each of the videos, which I'm putting a new one together. She's still going to be around in some form or fashion. I don't anticipate her going away anytime soon. Because I think that'd be doing her a dirty. And even though she doesn't quite show it, right? Whenever I show her little videos, I did have like a couple of little videos on the phone that I would show her, and she'd be attentive of it. She actually enjoys that stuff. She enjoyed that stuff. That's something I'd have to get used to speak in the past tense. But she enjoyed those little videos. She'd, whenever we have like something was on TV, if it was something she liked, she was attentive to it. If it was something she didn't like, she would growl at the TV. Like we had good example. We had Black Adam on the streamer. I think it was a DVD or whatever, and she was not liking that movie. She was like growling the whole time, to the point where we had to move her to another part of the room. We had to move her to, let's go sleep in this other room here, so you don't have to worry about Black Adam. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna look. I'm pretty sure she's happy to see that she's not gonna be around for WrestleMania, and she's not gonna have to worry about Black Adam getting his candy ass whipped by Wish.com Aquaman, or whatever the case may be. That would have been the original thing. Nobody's going to get that. Nobody's going to care. That's okay. But but no, she did not like that. No, but if something was on the TV and she wasn't liking it, she would be growling. She would be making a fuss. You had to get her out of the room, or you had to change the channel to something else. And yeah. So yeah, she's still gonna have a presence on the channels and the videos here and there. I'm still gonna keep some of the intros, but I'm gonna the regular opening one. There's gonna be a new one. I think it's long overdue. Either that, I'll just recycle one of the older ones, and I'll do a little something else in there. But and I've also got some other stuff that I'm gonna post up every so often, and that's that sort of thing. No. She was not a fan of Black Adam. She was not it's like, here's the thing with Sasha, and I posted a video ages ago where it was a long time ago, where it's a little joke video there where there's the video I posted ages ago where Triple H was cutting a promo, and then I'm recording the TV with him cutting a promo with the camcorder, and then I'm like moving it over to her where she just sort of fell asleep. So I often joke about the 20-minute Triple H promo being the cure for insomnia, and that proved to be the case more often than not. Like if she was being hyperactive, I put on a Triple H promo, she would fall asleep. She would go out like a light. But it's like, I don't know. It depends. It depends on what's on screen. It's like, even, it depends. I mentioned not trying to put any kind of clothing on her. She didn't like. She would try to put a vest on her, like a a winter coat sort of thing to keep her warm, so that, we'd go for a walk, during the winter and stuff like that. So I figured get her a little coat. She'd at least be a little warmer, and she wanted nothing to do with that. So we tried to put it on her. She wanted nothing to do with that. Even when she was younger, when you could just put a hat on her and she didn't mind it. Yeah, I never brought up the name. It's like it's the like I never mentioned Sasha by name until recently, and that's only because I don't know, never occurred to me to bring up her name. And yeah, but she always had a name. She had a name since she was born, actually. And I mean, you eventually you have to give these things a name. I mean, come on, it's you get a newborn baby. You're not going to call them baby forever, because sooner or later they're not going to be a baby anymore. It's just, or you're just going to call them kid. But not to mention, Doggy is I guess Doggy is better with the analytics. Not that it really mattered in my case, but fuck me. Besides, Sasha is not much of a name that's marketable or anything like that. It's like, but yeah, she always had a name. It was like her name was Sasha. I just never brought it up because didn't feel it was that important. But I think now that yeah, it's been a week, and I'm still coming to terms with the fact that she's gone. And I think and it's not just me, it's like, it also, she would stay with my brother a whole lot, and most of the time she would sleep with him, and in his bed, and because that's her spot. We tried to give her a bit try to give her a doggy bed for her to sleep in. She wanted nothing to do with that. She was much happier with the bed, or at least a nice comfortable cushion on the couch, and she would be comfortable sleeping in that overnight. But no, it's like lately she would stay with my brother, and he would take care of her, for like the nutritional stuff, taking her to the groomer, to give her a bit of a shave, and go to the vet, stuff like that. And whenever she was with me, I just I would feed her, and I would take her out for walks, and she would just sometimes we'd play ball, catch the ball, bounce toss it against the wall. She'll catch the ball. It'll slip under a piece of furniture. She'll try and grab it, and if she can't reach it, I'll just find a broom and just pull it out. Just push it out with the broom, and she'll catch the ball. Here's the ball. Give me the ball. There you go. Here's a piece of bacon. Catch the ball. There you go. Good girl. Give me the ball. Bacon. And then we do that several more times before she decides she wants a drink, and hops onto her little crouton thing, her little cushion, and she falls asleep. So, and yeah. So, anyways, that's what's been going on. And like I said, I've been laying low. I've not been doing much of anything. I've actually tried to put together a couple things here and there, and I'm hoping in a couple of weeks it'll be business as usual. But right now, I'm just gathering my thoughts and my bearings and stuff like that, and we're treating, sort of taking care of the family and that sort of thing, and actually just got news that a friend of the family actually passed away on Friday, and his son was actually the original owner of Sasha for the first couple of years of her life before she came to live with us. And I like to think that he's up there taking care of her. So, a bit of a silver lining in all this bad news and stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know. It seems a little odd and strange, but it gives me a little comfort to know that they're together and they're taking care of each other, and she's bouncing around looking for a cloud to hump, peeing on the pearly gates. Good times. So anyhow, that's gonna do it for me. And not the most exciting thing, and yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so realize this is sort of like out of the blue. Actually, it wasn't out of the blue. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well. And yeah. So I'm going to call it a night. Hopefully we'll do this again soon. I want to thank you all for your condolences, your messages there, and it's all appreciated. I wish you all the best. And hope to get things back on track sooner than later. So, thanks for spending some time with me. Take care. Be safe. Good night. See y'all later. Bye. 2015. Jesus Christ. My condolences. It's appreciated, but anyways, bye.